Hey chums, and welcome to another Let's Play with me, RC, here on Video Chums. If you like what you see, hey, give us a like and a subscribe, why don't you? And of course, check out my personal YouTube channel at youtube.com/watchggrc. But to the game, today we are checking out Before We Leave. Now, truth be told, I have actually this music got a real nice Irish Celtic, Renaissance festival feel to it. I'm feeling it. I like it. Before We Leave is a city building simulator. It's SimCity, but in a weird fantasy world with space whales. That's right. The description for the game actually describes it as a non-violent city building game set in your own cozy corner of the universe. Rediscover and rebuild civilization, create a multi-planet resource network, overcome ancient challenges, and fend off hungry space whales, which, when I saw this game, I immediately was already drawn to it because I enjoy a good, Sim City style building game every now and then. And this one looked really cool. I love the idea that it was also like a non-violent one because it goes back to the Sim City roots of you're just building a city and things are happening, like a tycoon game, you know what I mean? And I also was kind of taken aback by the idea that you could have multiple planets of, resource networks. They actually show you in the trailer that you could build a spaceship that goes out to space to visit other places, which seemed really, really cool to me. And of course, who doesn't want to see a space whale, right? So here we are with Before We Leave, and we're going to jump right in. Truth be told, guys, I have played a smidge of this because a couple weeks ago, I tried to do the tutorial for this. I've had a couple really, really busy weeks in my life personally, and I attempted to play this game one night after a very long day during a very long week. And I was falling asleep. And it's not because of the game. I'm just stressing that right now. It's not because of the game. So if you see it continue here, that is why. But we're going to start a brand new game. We're going to do the tutorial as well because I did not really actually learn how to play the game. So we're going to start a brand new one here from scratch and jump into Before We Leave. But yeah, I was just really tired, guys. I had a really long couple of weeks recently. Work has been kind of crazy. Lots of long hours. Some unfortunate personal events have gone on as well. If you want to hear more about that, you can check out my personal YouTube channel. But for now, we're going to jump into this game, start the tutorial over, and get into it. All right, basic controls. It's finally time. After so long, your peeps have emerged from their underground shelter and are on the surface again. Hold down the right mouse button to move around your new home, and zoom in and out with the middle mouse button. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, easy peasy. Let's get your peeps settled in by building some roads and huts. All buildings must be placed next to an existing road. And I apologize, guys. I feel like I'm going to be covering up some of the controls here. I'm probably going to move myself over here in the video, just so that way you guys will be able to see more of the actual UI, because looks like we're gonna be clicking over here in the bottom left a lot, so I just want to make sure you guys see that over here. Okay. Anyway, all buildings must be placed next to an existing road. Once you're done with building, you can right-click to cancel the building you have selected. Let's see. Okay, so here's road, R for road. Alright, so it looks like it wants us to build a road in the flashing areas, or we just want to build huts there. I'm assuming we want the road to actually go out somewhere. Can we undo a thing that we just did? I want to undo that road I just built. Because this makes sense, we're branching roads off. Let's build some huts. Hut. And we need to construct 3 huts. So we will build one here, and okay, so what was flashing is actually where you can build huts. My roads are gonna look really stupid here. I hope there's a way I can get rid of that. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Okay, that's cool. I don't mind the road being where it is there. So we can build another hut here. Works for me. That should be 3 huts. They're going to finish constructing them. And you could zoom right in there to see what your people are doing. Some interesting ambient voices going on in the background. It almost seems like they recorded a room of people just talking and put it in there, which is kind of interesting. Looking back at my webcam, I'm going to move myself over like just a bit more. Maybe here. Just so you guys can see everything that's going on. Because it seems they have tooltips up over to the right of me here. So, alright. Great. While the shelter slowly produces food and water, you'll need more and fast. Yeah, like I said, I do like that you can zoom right in there and check this out. These are fun little models they got here, too, and I like the round world. Check out the water, with the hex and everything. It's pretty fun. Alright, so we gotta construct a well and 2 potato fields. Alright. There's the well. 2 potato fields, huh? Alright, so we want to put... Let's put a potato field there. And if we go back to road... We want to make sure we're, like, building out, right? So that way we can... That way we can actually expand out if need be. Yeah, we're gonna build a well there. Okay, so our little dudes here are actually like running around real quick. They kind of look like the little weeble wobble people moving around here. It's pretty fun. Alright, now you need to build a woodcutter to get materials for your buildings. Place it near some trees to get the wood faster. Alrighty. Construct a woodcutter near the trees. Okay, so we got a woodcutter here. We will put one right there by some trees. How about that? As the dude runs over there to help build. What are you carrying? What are you doing? Aha! There we go. It's almost built. We got people potato farming. They're kind of just standing there with pitchforks, but they're farming, I assure you. Now that your village is set up, it's time to think about a bigger goal. Exploring the world on a ship. We're going to need some stone for that. Use the demolish tool to cut down trees and access the stone beneath them. Select the demolish tool and click the trees you want to remove. Demolishing forests is hard work, so you have to wait while your peeps get the job done. Okay, so we want to probably demolish stuff that's a little further away, so that way we can still get to trees that are close by, I think. There's actually quite a bit of world here, isn't it? There's like dilapidated machinery, it looks like here. Look at that. Yeah, rusting hulk. What are these? It says mountain, but... Huge remnants of the ancients can be mined for stone. Interesting. They're like old, burnt-out buildings and stuff. There's also this thing here. What is this? This is a ruined generator, but you can repair it. Okay. So yeah, you guys can kind of see why the night that I was trying to do the tutorial for this, I fell asleep, because it was late. I was attempting to get into it and just check out the game. I was going to do the tutorial and then do the actual game itself for you guys, like start a new one, but I figured, you know, we're going to do it here. We're going to go through the tutorial here, just learn it all as we go. But you could see why I fell asleep. It was just like a lot of information to take in after a very long day. Great, that's got us the stone we need. Forests that you demolish won't grow back, so keep that in mind. It's important. So only do that as much as you need to clear space for building. Trees that are cut down by woodcutters do grow back, so long as at least one tree remains on the tile. Okay. You're going to need tools to build your ship, amongst other things. There's an ancient metal device nearby, according to legend, can turn one thing into another. Perhaps it can help. Okay, so this thing... Use tools, or create tools using transmogrifier. Alright, so, okay, so this gets... A lot of it is like queuing things up, and then your little peeps run over to do a thing with it. More ancient technology. Alright, so we're still holding out hope here. Wait for this thing to do its thing. Yeah, like I said though, I really like this like half world thing. Oh wow, look at this. You could actually zoom out and see the world from afar like that. That's pretty wild. So obviously this being my first world, technically 1.5, I don't really know what we're going for here. So hopefully the tutorial here will kind of guide us in the direction of me knowing like what I should be doing while I'm waiting here. We do have a ship here. It's a ruined ship. Oh, whoa. Speaking of ancient, your peeps need help relearning the ways of their ancestors to survive. Build an explorer's hut to gather items from heaps of ancient technology and build a library to help them learn and remember. Wow. There's going to be a lot of things to build. Alright, let's build a library here. I don't mind building the stuff like back out this way, because there really isn't much out here. I'll do the explorer's hut here. Build it up, people. We're gonna build... Oh, this tile's already occupied. Would seem. Build a road out that way. And we're waiting for all kinds of stuff to happen here. Constructing a library, constructing an explorer's hut, waiting for our tools to be finished building. All kinds of little things. Alright, so... we have contains 2 of 20 tools. Oh, that guy's got a... Oh, we're waiting for stone. Okay, so that means we need to demolish another tree, I'm assuming? Do we not have enough stone? We have wood, tools, we have no stone. Okay, so we need to... we'll demolish that one back there, because we'd never get back to it anyway. And, you know, we'll demolish these two as well. Okay, so I like that. You can actually queue things up to happen, but it'll give you like a little exclamation mark that's like, hey, listen, this needs attention here. You're not gonna be able to do it without this stuff. So it's actually pretty nice that it tells you that. Great, you have the foundation of a bustling village. Why don't you take a look around the island and try building more things for your peeps? Okay. I shall. I saw this thing. Ruined generator. I kind of want to repair this. You need 2 tools and 2 wood. Let's see, library, gathering, researches new inventions from knowledge of the ancients. Oh, here we go. It's time to hit the books. Now that your peeps have, I was just looking in the library. Look at that. Now they have access to that library you just built. They'll need to research how to gather stone and other minerals. They can't repair the ship without them. Stone is an important resource and needs to be mined from the mountains in the highlands. But first, we need to reach it. Research elevators, then build one against a cliff. Don't forget to use the transmogrifier to make more tools if you're running low. Aha, elevator. Oh wow, so this is a huge map of things to do. Wow, so you're researching elevator. You research gardening, warehouse, mining, metalwork. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. We might as well put in another order for tools while we're at it here. Oh, so they're actually grabbing from this thing over here to like build whatever it is we're doing. Okay, interesting. We're gonna do, I think... What do we want to do here? Construct an elevator against a cliff. Okay, so we've already researched the elevator. Okay, so the elevator can go where? I like that it just kind of like sticks to it. You can kind of figure it out. I'd like to put it right here, honestly. They need to be placed next to a road. Alright, well let's do this. Let's go ahead and... Let's demolish this tree. And let's demolish this tree. We'll put the elevator over here. I'll build the road out to kind of go around there. And I think we're going to build another woodcutter thing too. Just for fun. Yep, there we go. Let's put the woodcutter here. I love that everything sticks to a hex here. Like when you're building stuff and moving things around and everything like that, it's just real nifty and fun to like actually move things around and see what it'll stick to and everything. You ever play one of those, you know, older sim style games or tycoon games where like you feel like the controller placement of something feels a little janky, like you're rotating it and it's just like not quite where you want it? You don't get that with this. This is very like very streamlined and it knows where it's putting things, you know? It's kind of nice, actually. Alright, we need to build some roads. Okay, so now if I get the elevator... Hey, look at that. Now we're getting it going. And it looks like we could speed things up here, too, to like 4x. There we go, that's actually really nice. So what is this waiting on? Wood. Oh, there we go. Build! Now that you can reach the highlands, you need to work out how to get your peeps to mine that stone. Research mining at the library. Okay, so very much like an RTS in this style of game, except there's no fighting. Which is great, because I've always been terrible at the combat in most RTS games. I always like RTS games. I do. I really do. But I'm always like, my brain never thinks of the whole like, alright, I need to upgrade this, to do that, to build these, to counter this guy, to do that. Like, my brain has never been good at that kind of stuff. Ever. 7 of 20 tools. We're doing good on tools, it would seem. Not enough peeps available for all posts. Let's build another hut. Yeah, that works. We'll build it there. Oh, let's speed things up. There we go. Time to build your stone quarry. The quarry must be placed next to a mountain as well as a road. The quarry is also a building that pollutes its local area. Pollution affects how happy your peeps are and how effectively they work. Choose where you place buildings that produce pollution wisely. So like far from town. That's probably a good idea, right? Okay, we gotta build it next to a road and a mountain, huh? Yeah, look at the, like, poison. That doesn't quite encapsulate all of those, does it? Here's where I'd want to put it, but I'm not sure that that would work out. So, alright, let's build some roads. Oh, guys, getting some collections going for us there. Alright, let's demolish that and that. And this, why not? Get rid of them. Okay, let's go back to 2x here. Let's build. Next to a road and a mountain. Ah, you could spin the world. That's kind of nice. Q and E. Right? Yeah, Q and E, just so you guys know. Very helpful. Alright, there's the road. Let's go ahead and demolish these as well. You might as well demolish that one while you're at it. Gone. Okay. And the quarry. Can you build a road up here? No. So I don't understand. It wants me to build it, and it says build it next to a road and a mountain. These are mountains. I have a road literally like right here. There's a mountain. Or even if I want to build it here, I can't. So requires an adjacent mountain. Buildings must face a road. Like the mountain is right there in the bubble. So what, buildings must face a road. Something is really not making sense here, and I'm not sure why that is. Do we need to demolish that? I was just talking about how easy it is to place stuff in this, and now this is just like not making any sense. Do I need to build an elevator and then build the quarry? Or the rock quarry? Don't know that I'm saying that word correctly at all. See, that takes them up there. Alright. If I put... Do I need to make sure that I put it so that this encapsulates all of them? The only way I can do that is here. Like, there's almost no way to do it. I guess we'll just build a bunch of roads. What about building there? Wait a second. Oh, you had to build the road up here. Oh my god, big duh on my part. Jeez, that was just like not clicking there. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it going on. Good lord, that was that was not making sense. Woo. Okay. How are we all doing here, guys? Okay, we should start researching some other stuff. I say you can't research this technology at the point of the tutorial. Okay, so the tutorial is going to guide you through just about everything. What is this waiting for? Tools. Not that we don't have tools, but they need to be brought. Now that your peeps are mining stone, you're well on your way to setting sail and discovering unseen lands to find them. You need to repair ancient devices to make that old ship on the coast seaworthy. Okay, so that means we need to research repairing. You're now researching. Yeah, this whole time, just so you guys know, if you build the elevator here, you can build a little road that takes you right over to the thing you want to do, which I had no idea. So I'm glad I figured that out. I'm over here building this road, like, way over here, thinking, like, okay, the rock quarry's got to be, like, you know, like, right here. Rock quarry. Quarry. I feel like I keep saying that word wrong. It shouldn't be that hard to pronounce. I've always been bad at pronouncing words, and names especially, too. Excellent. Repairing the ship is going to take a lot of peeps and resources. Make your village bigger to support the work that needs to be done. Okay, we gotta expand to 25 peeps. That's a lot. Well, I guess we built these roads for a reason then, huh? Build some more huts. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5 more because if we had 4 already with 12, seems like that should be enough. Oh, we may not even need this one. We'll just keep building it. Why not? 26. Yeah, so we're gonna have 30 peeps hanging out. Again, dig the music in this game. Cool Celtic vibe and everything. Look at the, like, sun rays popping in like that. That's kind of nice. It's got a nice warm morning feeling to it. Okay, we're almost at 25. 24. There we go. Wow, your peeps are accumulating a lot of stuff. Let's research and build a warehouse to store those surplus resources in. Note the warehouses require two tiles for construction. Okay. So now we're going to construct a warehouse. We're building the new Amazon warehouse over here, just so you know. A lot of cities were fighting over where the new headquarters and warehouse would be, but we put it on Island 1. So if you ever want to visit it or get a job there, you'll know where it is. Alright, warehouse is being built. Does that need anything else? Tools. Keep building those tools. Might as well just always have tools available. Like, just, or rather not available, but just keep running the tools. You heard of run the jewels, right? Run the tools. Just keep running them. Run the Tools is going to be my terrible hip-hop troupe about, like, it's not troupe. Troupe? Hip-hop posse? Probably a better word. Where we just rap about different tools we use to accomplish different jobs. Yeah, bro. Grab a hammer, and a saw. And then you do one of these. So, make sure you select what resources you want to store in your warehouse, or it won't store anything. One very important thing to know, warehouses and later on ports evenly divide their available storage space amongst the resources selected to be stored. So the more types of resource you store, the less of each... Okay, makes sense. So far we're not really storing anything, but you can always upgrade it too. So select at least 3 resources for the warehouse to store. Okay. So... potatoes? Drink. And how about stone? Because we're getting a lot of stone. You're so close to repairing the ship and need a better source of tools than the transmogrifier. Time to find some iron in the Highlands. Found it. Okay, and research metalwork. Ah, I see. There's actually a pretty big tech tree to research all this stuff. And there is actually a... I didn't even realize there was a scroll bar down here, but here we are. And we gotta build an iron mine next to a rusty hulk. This time we'll have the road available. Yeah, that's fine to build there just because there's nothing else around here to mess with and all. Alright, we are currently building a rusty... or no, building a mine next to the rusty hulk. It says we have a toolsmith and an iron smelter now, too. We can turn iron ore into iron, and... toolsmith creates tools from iron and wood. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna put the smelter right there. Why not? Build it up, baby. Come on, peeps. Build it up. To process the iron into tools, you'll need an iron smelter and a toolsmith. They're special buildings that require power. Fortunately, your peeps have found an old generator near town. Repair the ruined generator, then build your iron smelter and toolsmith. Okay, so we're sort of ahead here. You'll need to continue to make tools with the transmagrifier until this is all set up. Alright, we will do it. We're going to build some more anyway, just to have them ready to go. Let's repair that thing. La 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 da 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 da. And we need to build the toolsmith, right? Yeah, so we'll just get a head start on that. Look at the city! Look at this bustling city! Things are really happening here, aren't they? Not enough peeps available for all the posts still. I have 30. They said get 25. I have 30. And they said it wasn't enough. Yeah, we got low power. That cannot be good. This place looks like it is hot. This place that smelts iron. Like, they went out of their way to be like, listen, there's a pool full of lava here. It is hot. And it looks hot. That is a bath I would not want to sit in. Let's see. Your peeps are becoming unhappy. They're working hard and dealing with pollution from some of your buildings. Unhappy peeps will move and work more slowly. So it's definitely worth keeping their spirits up. Check their happiness by selecting an individual peep or by clicking the details button above and selecting peeps. One way to help your peeps stay happy is to give them better food and drink. Let's plant some vegetables and grow some tea. Later on, you'll also be able to grow orchards, but they need a different climate to the one that this island has. I see. Okay. Alright, so we need to research gardening. So I was going to say, we can garden potatoes, but when you research gardening, you can garden other, better vegetables. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of a potato, but variety's the spice of life, baby. Am I right or am I right? Alright. We're going to start building a road up over this way, too. Just for funsies. We'll speed along here just to... So apparently you can check happiness up here. Okay, so we're not doing terribly. We're still in the green. We're just not doing great. I mean, we're doing fine. But we could be happier, right? Alright, speed this along. Come on. Speed it along. Alright. 2 vegetable fields and 2 tea fields. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I would really like to have my tea fields right along the ocean over here, which I think is a cool look. And we'll just put our other vegetable fields over there too. Why not? I hope you guys aren't going to have like any kind of terrible like OCD style reaction to what I'm building here, because this is like completely unorganized and not great. But hey, I'm making it happen. I'm really making it happen. This is my island 1, okay? You're not going to tell me any different. Finally, you have everything you need to repair the old ship. Alright. Not beside a... Okay, so we gotta have... This building needs to be connected to a road, okay. Interesting. Repair! Contains 1%. Okay, so it can only... This thing can only smelt so quickly. It's trying to smelt. It really is. Oh, that's kind of nice. The toolsmith is just like continually smelting and, or not smelting, but just continually creating tools. So you can upgrade. Okay, so you can upgrade, but they get all question marks because we are in the tutorial at the moment. And we're gonna speed this up till the boat is done, I think. How are we doing here? We're waiting for some other resources. Need some more stone. Bring the stone. Alright, how's everybody doing for happiness? It's still in the same spot, really. People are farming and doing their stuff. It's happening. The ship is almost there. Alright, the warehouse definitely has some stuff in it, so that's cool. Ship is getting close here. Wood generator, not enough workers. Might need to build another hut. Did not realize that the wood generator was going to be a pollution-based place. Oh, apparently that smelting thing is too. I should have looked at that before I built it. I wasn't even thinking about it. I should have put it up over here, but no worries. We'll remember that for our next island. Colony ship Periwinkle. Your peeps are sailing again, and they have so much to explore and learn. Try colonizing a new island and seeing what else is out there to discover. All right, let's go to a 2 here, and we can build a bridge. Or rather, research a bridge and research a school. Okay, so you just select the ship and you click... Okay, so we actually have... Oh, wow, so everything pops in after this. That's pretty cool, I must admit. That's pretty sweet. Love that it fills in the hex grid like that. That's super cool. I love the way that happens. Look at that effect. That's really fun. So we'll let everybody at home do their thing. Whoa. It says, the air shimmers from the heat. Your ship has discovered a new island, but there's no lush grass to be found here. It's desert as far as the eye can see. You've heard that ancient humans once buried treasure in places like this, but you doubt any remains. You can grow nearly anything here, but only on the fertile green tiles. Peeps that travel too far from the village will get fatigued. It's hot out there. They'll need appropriate clothing to prevent that. I'm not too worried about visiting a desert island. I want to colonize like it says to do. We're not going to colonize on a tiny little desert island. I mean, look, there's like barely anything here. Who would want to colonize there? Alright, let's send the ship way out here. Hey, there's something. Discovered a new kind of ancient technology. It was once used to connect the entire planet. Gather it with your explorers to unlock new secrets of the ancient. It must be this. Okay, yeah, this is a much bigger island that we can actually take over. Oh, wow, look at all the ships and stuff like this. I just kind of want to go over the whole thing and see how big of a place we got here. It's a pretty big island. Not gonna lie. Kind of just sailing around the whole thing here. You discovered a ruined spaceship. A relic of a bygone age. Your peeps investigating the spaceship wreckage think they'll be able to fix it up. Given time, soon you'll be sailing the stars as the ancients once did. Well, there it is right there. We can colonize here, repair that spaceship. Get the hell off this rock. Alright, we're going to colonize there. So, at this point, we have our... We've done it. Your peeps have colonized a new island. Life here is precarious, so we'll need to rely on the first island for support. Let's find a way to transport resources between islands. Yeah, look how big that island is. Got everything we need here. And I love that you could just like shift right over to this one. So you can do island 2, island 1. And can we actually rename these? Aha! We'll call this one RC's domain. Like it. And then we'll go back to this one. We'll name this one New RC. What do you think about that? Okay, so we could upgrade there. So I know that we researched bridges and stuff like that. So can you build a long bridge like that? Or do you just need to... Let me close these here. Oh yeah, here we go. So establish your new village. Build an explorer hut on the new island. Okay. This tutorial really does walk you through like the whole thing, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna build some road here first. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a hut going. Let's build... Where's the explorer thing? There we go, explorer's hut. We'll put that here. We need another hut, it would seem. Alright, yeah, you go demolish that real quick. And these two, because why not? That way we can build huts. Right off the ocean here. Now we're gonna build a... Where's the other one? Woodcutter. Put this guy here next to that tree. Alright, things are happening. Things are definitely happening on New RC. And, oh wow. Okay, so they need a library as well. So we've got we're gonna kinda... Where do we want to put this library? Just put it there, because why not? Library off the ocean, for fun. Oh yeah, we need to build farms. How could I forget? Kind of important, I would say. Okay, farm. We will grow 1 potato. You guys go ahead and demolish this one. And we need to build a well here as well. A well as well. Unhappy son. Peeps resting from fatigue. But say supply better clothing to fix this. How do I do that? Supply better clothing? Peeps are getting hungry. We're building. We're building the farm. Okay. But we can now build an orchard. We're gonna build a vegetable field here. And another one there. So why not? Research shipping on the new island. We got the warehouse. Oh, it says we need 20. Okay, so they're gathering this red stuff here. And that will get us where we need to go, I think. And we'll build another hut there. This is gonna be a very messy, very messy start here, but that's totally okay. There we go. We can now research shipping, and I can put something here once they gather all that too. Not enough workers. We're working on it, dude. We got a couple of vegetable farms, the potato farm. We got the well. We do have a school. It's the initial few from the shelter have all had homes. Let's go back to RC's. Look at this place. This place is just thriving, doing well. The other place, not so much. Let's build a school here. Can't forget about the old place when you're focusing on the new one. Alright, so we have bridge stuff, but we don't really need that. How much space? Oh, orchard doesn't take up too much space. Okay. To get shipping underway, you need to go back to your original island and build a port with a shipwright. Or a port and a shipwright. Then, you can make a trade ship to begin transporting resources. Okay, construct a shipwright. Okay, let's see, we need to research, I'm sure. No, we already researched shipping, so we need to build a shipwright. Bridge, shipwright, port. Okay, so that's a interesting place to put that. I kind of want to build it there, but I don't have a road there. So it's really just like kind of hanging off of a road. I can build it there though, so that's a good spot for it. Okay, so now we need to build a port. We'll figure this out. Let's demolish these so that way I can build the port next to that. And alright, we'll figure this out in just a second. What is the problem here? No green technology available. Uh-oh. Is there more to collect? Not sure that there is. All the green tech must be gone. Alright, so that has been built. And here you can build a colony ship, trade ship. That's what we want to... That's what we want to build here. Okay, we'll build one road there, so we can build a port here. Is there no way to rotate that thing around? Because I really don't want the dock like sticking into the other dock. It looks weird. All right, we'll just throw another road here for funsies. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't see any other green technology stuff to collect over here, so it must be completely out. Which that kind of sucks. Alright, let's speed this up. I want to at least get some trading here before we're done today, you know? There's the trade ship. The trade ship will go to the port, and the port will load stuff onto it, I'm assuming. Trade ship Alice has been constructed. And of course, you could change the name here. In memory of my late cat, we'll name it Trade Ship Sushi. There are two ways to move resources between islands, manually and using shipping lanes. Let's try a manual shipment of potatoes. There we go. Trade Ship Sushi. First, select your newly built trade port and move it next to the port. Move it next to the port on your original island. Right, so here. There we go. Now select your trade ship. In the port resources window, you'll see a selection of different resources. First select the potatoes button, then move the slider to 20, then click transfer. Okay. Transfer. Wow, so you get to like pick all this stuff, which is crazy. Now wait for your peeps to finish loading up the trade ship. You can see the amount under your ship cargo's total. Okay. Oh, we're at 8 out of 20. I like that the little lights in the building turn on when they show up. Look at that. That's kind of nice. Select your trade ship again and move them over to the port on the new island. Now, about that, I don't think that we actually have a port over here yet. So we might want to build that. So let's go back here, go back to port. So keep saying better clothing. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But I don't see anything about clothing anywhere. I mean, is that something we can research? Shipping, power, house, pollution cleaner, clothing, right there. So we gotta wait a bit to get to the clothing, it would seem. We're gonna speed this along here. Didn't realize I needed a port on the original island. Would have already been working on it if that were the case. Man, they're taking a while to build this because they're fatigued and unhappy. Oh, wait, here we go. Nice. Alright, so now select your ship again, click the resources on the ship, minus the 20 potatoes, select the amount, and click the transfer button. Okay, so we want to click that. Transfer. Setting up a shipping lane is more involved. Since your new settlement needs tools to advance, let's get a steady supply going. Click on the shipping button that's appeared above the road button. Haha. Potatoes are the default resource for shipping. Change that to tools by clicking the button to the right. Manage shipping. Okay, up here. So we want to go to tools. Let's create a shipping lane. Select the circle and drag a lane from your first port to your second. Oh, you know, I'm a moron. I built another port. I didn't realize that the colonized area was the port that you could go to, so we just wasted time and resources on that. Ah, live and learn. Now your ports are connected. Click the exclamation point button to open your shipping manifest. It's actually more involved than I was expecting, but it makes sense. Great, you can also get to this menu by clicking the big green button at the top of the screen in shipping mode. Can also do a variety of things here, but let's use it to add a ship to our new lane for now. Click the Edit Trade Ships button. Okay. So there's sushi. And you're done. The trade ship will now begin transporting tools to your new settlement. To exit shipping mode, just close this panel and then click blah, blah, blah. All right, so your new island only has 5 colonists, which isn't very useful. You expand your population by constructing a school, then building some empty huts. Note that you'll have to go back to your original island to research school, and that's where the green research is found. Well, guys, I think we already did a school, though, right? Did we research that? I thought we did. Yeah, we did. We already researched school. I think this is actually a good place to call it. We're about an hour in, and believe it or not, we are not through the tutorial. But I am having a really good time with this. This is a lot of fun to build. I actually really like following the guide because it's giving you all the different things you can do, and it's crazy to see just how much there is to this game already. Like, you know, all the different resources and things you can build while you're landlocked, but then once you open up and start doing the sea stuff, you know, it opens up a whole other world. Like, we haven't even gotten to this stuff yet, like this is sunken ruins and, you know, that kind of thing out here to go explore and do that. We haven't even gotten to that yet. And of course, we haven't done the spaceship thing yet either. So there's still a lot to this game to open up, and we're only an hour into a tutorial that still hasn't ended. Pretty wild, right? But yeah, before we leave, guys, I think I can definitely recommend this if you're into the sim building style games, because I'm having a lot of fun with it. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to us here at Video Chums, because we come out with videos like this and other gameplay videos all the time. And of course, my own personal YouTube channel, which is at youtube.com/watchggrc. I come out with similar videos, but more reviews and that kind of thing, which I think you'll really enjoy. But Chums, I want to say thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you all next time.